thing?
It's a microphone.
Hey. Hi.
Ja, goeiemôre. My naam is Henrico en ek is van Suid-Afrika. Good morning all you guys. I'm Henrico from South Africa.
Hi, my name is Marelie and we are from South Africa. Okay, so we have two little girls. It's Lizzie and Bailey, and Lizzie is 5 years old. She's turning 6 in March, and Bailey is 3 years old. And real busybodies.
Oh, our journey starts on the 12th of June on Bailey's birthday last year, 2021.
Yeah, so that's when we board the plane and ended up 14th of June in Panama, so it's a 2-day flight.
We have friends who has bought a place in Panama, and they were looking to come here, and we started looking with them, and they give us the opportunity to come with them, and that's how we ended up in Panama.
Safety-wise, the kids have more free range. I don't have to hold on them, that they're gonna get lost in any minute. I don't be scared they're gonna be kidnapped or anything. So I would say actually it's easier. One thing that did throw me off is Panama has like a no bath situation, so I didn't realize that until we got here. So I ended up buying like a small blow-up pool and to give the kids a bath in the shower. So the kids love to go cycling, especially Lizzie. Bailey doesn't cycle real much, but the playground, there's a playground across the road, a small one. For instance, yesterday we went there, and we will go like at least 2 to 3 times a week. We will go there and play about 30 minutes to an hour. And then there's a bigger one just about 4 kilometers up the road, a real big one. So I'm trying to take them there at least once a week, and there's always other kids there, and they love it there. So sometimes we will just take like snackwitches or sandwiches, and they have real tables and chairs, and we'll have like a small picnic. So there's small sidewalks that we can drive on, which I appreciate with Lizzie being so small. So I can drive with her next to the road with the cycles, and it goes downwards, it goes about 4 kilometers, and we can go even to the small shop down the street just on the sidewalk, which is great for safety for the kids, and we love doing that. Uphill coming home is not so great, but I mean, we will get there.
Yeah, usually they phone me if they're tired. Daddy, come pick us up. And that's one thing what's helping for the kids for growing up in Panama. Safety is most important for us and for our kids, and we like the way they can enjoy their life growing up as kids, not be fearful like a lot of other kids is where we grow up.
I were looking at schools. In South Africa, I was actually planning to do homeschooling, and when I started looking at schools here, and I actually found out the international school is only 11 kilometers from my house, and I actually concentrated on that, and I got great feedback from them, even still living in South Africa. So I emailed them, and like within 2 hours I got an email back, and I've been talking to Cindy there. I mean, she's been a great help on every kind of level. Even on weekends, I WhatsApp her sometimes, and she gets a response to you within an hour. The classes is gonna be in both. So some subjects they do have in Spanish, and some subjects they do have in English. And so yeah, we will see what Lizzie does do with that, because I mean, English is already a second language. Okay, so since we've been here, the school hasn't been open yet. We saw people there twice with COVID, so I understand the school is still closed of COVID. And standard-wise, they say as Panama, the standard school is not that great. So we are trying to get our kids. Well, every parent tries to get their kids the best education they can. So that's why we chose the international school. And another reason that we did is, for Lizzie, doesn't know any Spanish at all yet. Well, she can count, but I mean, for her going to only Spanish school, I think it will be like a shock, because I mean, she wouldn't be able to communicate with the teachers. So I think a kid going to a public Spanish school, I don't think it's a bad thing. I just think they need to know a little bit more Spanish just to be able to communicate. Okay, so Lizzie makes me nuts. She is counting the sleeps every morning. We have a big calendar on the fridge, and she makes a cross every morning, and then she comes running into my bedroom and, Mommy, how many sleeps are left? So for summer school, I think it's 13 sleeps left, or 12 actually this morning. So yeah, so she is making me nuts. She is super excited. Every time we go near the school, I need to go show her again the school. So I think we've been to the school like 5 times to showing her, but I mean super excited. Okay, so the youngest age for a kid going to school is 4. As for every parent coming here, I would say do your research. I've never seen a school that's for kids less than 4 years old. All the schools is 4 years and up. It's pre-kinder, like in American, so it's pre-kinder, kinder, and then grade 1. And as I said, no schools for kids under 4 years old. I asked them about Bailey going to school, you know, the day after she turns 4, and they told me, no, sorry, that she can't. She needs to wait for the next year. So yeah, it's a bit of an adjustment. Well, in South Africa, they didn't go into any schools, but you know, I would like her to, you know, be integrated more into school, you know, learning Spanish, like Lizzie. But yeah, I mean, she needs to wait a little bit.
1, 2, 3.
Taste.
And
Hi.
say your name.
My name is Lizzie.
And how old are you?
5.
And Lizzie, you're getting ready to go to a new school.
Yes.
And do you know how soon your school is starting?
It's 12 sleeps.
12 sleep.
Wow. And how do you feel about going to a new school in a new country?
Exciting.
Do you know what subjects you'll be taking?
No, I don't know.
She just is super excited to play with all the friends.
Yeah. And so 12 sleeps can play with my school, not can learning.
Yeah, so in 12 days it's summer school first, and summer school's for 3 weeks. So we told her it's playtime at school, and then
Yes, my mom can busy be.
and then after that it's gonna be school time,
Yeah.
and then the learning's gonna start.
Yes. And I like to play, watch movie,
And what about Friday night dancing?
and dancing.
Yeah, and so on Friday nights we as South African have a braai. So for those who doesn't know what a braai is, it's almost like a barbecue, but it's different. So we love to braai. Every Friday night we have a braai, and we take out the Bluetooth speaker and we put the music real loud, and we have our own little, you know, party going on every Friday, and the kids love it. They love dancing.
Yeah.
Oh yes, she loves playing with the dogs.
Yeah. I like dogs to sleep with me on the bed.
Yeah, she likes
Small
when the
ones.
small ones comes and visit and they sleep on her bed. That's, you know, the favorite. I have pictures and pictures and pictures of that.
Hey, thanks so much for joining us on the video.
Welcome.
So when we came here to Panama, our friends owned the Howling Success Panama, and they asked us if we can come stay here and look after their place, and that was a good option for us because the international school is very close for the kids, and it's not in the town, it's outside town, and we used to stay in a farm in South Africa, and we like the open areas all around the places. We don't like neighbors who's close to us, and we want to be in the open air and feel free to running around with the kids. Across the street there's an open soccer field. The kids can go play there. It's safe for us. There's a small playground. The kids love to go there, and yeah, so where we stay it's not so warm like in
David.
And
It's real
yeah.
hot. David is real hot.
Well, we like to stay here. It feels like we stay on a farm like we used in South Africa.
We have 3 basic open areas for Howling Success. So what I usually do is the smaller dogs is usually in the house. if they're house trained. And the front door is always open, so they have the whole front yard to themselves. Okay, so this is one of the open areas for the socialized dogs. As you can see, it's a lot of room, a lot of running time, and they have a play area all the time, especially when Bowie's here. Bowie is one of the dogs that comes here, and he's like a run crazy dog. He loves it. And then we have a back area which we use if the socialized dogs from the middle section is too much, or some of them doesn't get along with each other, then we put them in the back section. And it also helps, the back section is also overflow with the camps. So we have dog camps that we call them. It's 6 by 9 meters, and each one of them have an under roof section, and each one of them has their own little garden. And those dogs get opened up as well, and those go into the back area. And those camps is only for dogs that's aggressive towards other dogs or towards humans. So we only put the dogs there for, you know, worst case scenario. And then we do have your regular kennels, but we actually don't use them. The only time I do use them is for feeding time. So I like to put them in separate kennels just to see that they eat their food. And then as soon as their food is done, I open them up. And actually we leave the gates always open, so if they want to go lay there, because there's beds and everything in there, they're welcome to. Okay, so what I do when the dogs comes here is everybody wants to know how's my dog doing. So I have a professional camera, and I do take pictures of the dogs, and I like action photos and I like weird photos. And people have told me, why don't you do this professionally? And people like, if they order a professional photo, they want it edited, and I do not do editing at all. We like nature, and we like the wildlife, so I love to sit and watch birds, and sometimes we put bananas outside to see the birds. And we've seen a lot of iguanas, which is super exciting. And Lizzie loves the rainbow whiptails that we see a lot. So actually she's encouraged me to find new nature, because she will come and call me, Mom, come look at this. And then we will see something new, and I have to Google what it is because I don't know. So you know, it's super exciting. And
when we started living here, we do a lot of upgrading on the property. It was hard to find some people who can help you, so most probably I do all the work myself. I'm a handyman. It's helpful for me to be a handyman in Panama. Most probably I can help a lot of other people if they have small construction work, metal work and small building. The main thing here about Panama, it's hard to find the right materials, so you have to have patience finding some stuff. And if you see something you want to buy, and just take it.
yeah, buy it immediately. Yeah, okay, so he's, as he said, a handyman, but I think it's more like a jack of trades, because he can do almost everything. He does electrical work and all that stuff. So, but anyway, so I do carpet cleaning and upholstery cleaning and interior of cars cleaning. So I'm busy with all that. So if anybody needs a couches cleaned, they just phone me and I will be right there. And yeah, that's about it. We're doing business-wise.
One thing about the materials, you can go to 3 different stores and you will get three different prices
and qualities.
quality. So if you want good quality, you have to go search for good quality products. And if you want small things, you can also get it on Amazon or eBay, where, if you don't find stuff you need. So there's always an option to ship it in from out of the country. A lot of places are very helpful, so my Spanish is not so good by now, but in every store there's somebody there who can speak a little bit of English, and if you have patience, they have patience with you and they're very helpful.
Yeah, but I mean, we've heard a lot about people, you say, get it on Amazon, and we actually not, well, we've bought a few things on Amazon, but it actually wasn't like we couldn't get it yet. It was just more like it was more cheaper on Amazon. So to get back to all the people saying, you can't get it here, we haven't found anything that we couldn't get here. We could, well, it's just we could get it cheap on Amazon. It was just not, we couldn't find it here. You can, I mean, after coming here, everybody told you, bring this, you can't find this here. 99% of all the things that people told me you can't find here, I found. So it's just a case of, go look for it. And I think if you look for it and go places that you normally wouldn't go, you will find it. I mean, sometimes we will drive in town and I will look at the stores and I will see a store like I would want to go in there, and either we will go around the block and stop there, or if we don't have time, we will pinpoint it on the GPS and we will go there next time. So we like to, discover the stores, because you can go to the first shop and you will pay through your neck for everything, or you can go explore and, get something cheaper and maybe even a better quality of product. So one of my favorite places to shop is City Mall. And City Mall is a huge store. I mean, it's insane. A lot of people doesn't even know it has 3 levels. And don't go there after 3 in the afternoon. It's insane. Go there early morning when they open up. Don't go on a payday. Don't go on a weekend. But if you go there early, it's a very nice shopping mall. They have great quality of products, veggies, fruits, anything you can find. Yeah, it's a bit of cramped on the shelf. But I mean, I've been there like every month. We only go shopping once a month, so we've been there like 7 times. And I know where to find the stuff now. So I just, run to the shelf that I need the stuff and go on. So the lower floor is like fruits and veggies and all your grocery stuff is downstairs. And the second floor is clothing. And the third floor is furniture, appliances, my husband's favorite place, the hardware section, and the kids' favorite place, the toy section, and there's gym stuff and everything. I mean, you can get all the, cycling stuff, attachments and gym stuff you can get there. All that stuff you can get there. Sorry, Lizzie's making faces. She goes like this. Okay, so we don't go eat out a lot because, if you go somewhere and you're 4 people, it adds up. So our favorite place to go to is Grumpy Bulldog if we go out. It's a South African that owns it, a partner with one other guy. And I mean, they are doing a great job there. You can get a lot of food there for very cheap. I mean, I don't even know how they make it for that price. And so, as I said, we love it there, and they have a great menu. They only opens like in the evenings, so it's actually nice to go there. They're not open all day, so they are fresh when they get there, so they are friendly, and they do speak English there. And then the other place that I like to go to when we're in town, you need a quick bite to eat, is people doesn't realize this is in City Mall in the corner. There's actually a place where you can eat, and you can get a burger, chips, and a cool drink for like $3. Or $3.99, but I mean it's the cheapest place in town.
You can support the Panamanians also. They have a lot of fondas. They call the name where you can buy the food at them. Small restaurants, good food. It's cheap, and we even have one across the street where we live. The lady has amazing food.